Welcome to Tales from the Crib podcast, home for your daily tea and weekly gossip. So you already know what to do. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Matter of fact, hit that like button. While you at it, hit that notification bell. And this time, let's pray I don't break the speakers with this one. Because you already know this for the Supreme 305. And with my co-host,
Chico Grande Chico 2 times. Welcome to the show. Hope y'all are having a happy holidays. We got a lot to get into this episode. A lot of tea, a lot of gossip, some sports, some NBA topics. My co-host is Secret Snapchat, all going down here. Tales from the Crib.
I mean,
you feeling the snow?
I mean, if Bonnie Blue can go to Bali, I mean, why can't I break the bank? I'm just saying, man.
Oh, we breaking something.
Exactly, man. But hey, man, it's less than 12 days to Christmas, to Christmas. But hey, man, this is episode 234.
I didn't know you were affiliated co-host.
I'm just saying, man. I got Tales from the Crib loves everybody. We love them all. We love the moms. We love the fathers. We love the G-bangers. We love. We love.
You don't even know what you did in the restroom in middle school.
Oh Lord.
Well, welcome to the show. Hope y'all are having a great holiday season. Hope y'all are not getting overworked, and hopefully Santa brings you something good this year. But it's time to start the show, episode 234, Tales from the Crib. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out TFTC Sports, Crib Reactions, and TFTC Gaming as well. But are you ready to start with the first hot topic of the day?
Man, I've been born ready, man.
You ain't Lance Stevenson. But we got someone who was born ready. We got Marlon Wayans. He's already responding after 50 Cent shades him. Now let's think about this 50. We got a video clip, and then we're going to give you our thoughts on this whole beef.
We ain't baby all close.
Nah, you stupid.
But yo, look, Puff is
Nah. You working with
I've known
Pac?
Puff for 30 years.
You saw Big before he passed?
Yeah.
Bro, so you're close. And Jack, what were you saying?
In the documentary, there was insinuations of, that Diddy possibly had something to do with both Tupac and Biggie. And,
Who's telling the story, right? You can skew
People very close to the situation.
but you can create any narrative as a producer.
Why has he been defending Diddy?
And as a storyteller. I can create a narrative. I could be like, you know what?
You have?
I could create a narrative.
Well, we see it all the time on reality shows. Like,
Nah,
on
yeah,
reality
that's right.
shows.
Yeah,
That's how
you're
they're
creating
you write
a
a
narrative.
character.
It doesn't mean it's true. It doesn't mean it's true. I can get interviews. I can do this. I can get footage, and I could make you think this about that person.
Nah, for sure, yeah.
And that doesn't necessarily mean it's true. So for me, I think, look, 50 and Puff have a long-term beef. It's personal.
People are saying 50's wrong for doing it, but 50's right for doing it. It's divided.
It's between him and Puff. And before it's between him and Puff, it's between both of them and God. Just the way Puff is down on his luck and 50's kicking a man when he's down.
God is going to...
If 50 ever luck turn up on 50, that you got to be careful what you put out. There's a karma to every action that you do.
Just enjoying.
I don't condone any abuse of women.
And then 50 Cent and the Marlon Wayans go back and forth on Instagram. But man, I got man. Shout out to Marlon Wayans, man. You need friends like Marlon Wayans. My co-host is over here acting like, why is he supporting Diddy? Because Marlon Wayans and Diddy been in the game forever.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party. So
Yeah, that's what's up.
You sound like LeBron, man.
He said he left he left too early before all that happened. But him and Diddy been friends for like the longest. So you already know in Hollywood is no real friends in Hollywood. Everybody fake. So to know that you got somebody that sticks up for you while everybody else is turning their back on you, you gotta respect that. Think about it right now.
He says he wasn't defending him, though. He said he was just trying to say he doesn't like how people put narratives out there and that, no matter what he did, that he's still kicking a man while he's down. But people are saying, no, it's not no matter what he did. He did really bad stuff. So, yes, kick him while he's down.
And he said, basically, he's defending him, right? By what he's saying, you're defending him.
He's defending him.
And you looked at it when you said, what you said? You said, why is he defending Diddy?
Yes.
Exactly. He's defending
that's
his
the
friend.
way it looks. Even if he's saying, like, no, I'm just saying don't kick a person when it's down because that's not the righteous thing to do. But it just comes off as him trying to protect him, and it's like
that's his friend.
The media, or not the media, but I guess the commenters that have publicly judged him, where they don't agree with it. Like everyone's siding with 50 on this.
Nah, not everybody. Everybody.
Majority. Majority of the comments.
I guess majority, but I guess that's what I feel like. Everybody.
50's on a hot
everybody.
streak.
Everybody not like me. Everybody not like me and Marlon Wayans. But
why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
You are gay.
Nah, man. Like I said, nobody.
Your nickname is Will
everybody
Spaghetti.
not like me and Marlon Wayans. Like we believe in karma. We believe in negative energy. Come on, now. Everybody talk about. I don't like. You already know me. Like I don't like talking about.
Stupid.
I don't like talking about people because you already know. I feel like things gonna come at me in the back end. I'm gonna talk about somebody. I'm gonna talk about somebody's disability, and guess what? My kid gonna come out like that. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna go on somebody real hard, and something negative gonna happen to me. Exactly.
Or you're like a super player, and then you have like $40. Exactly. You never get blessed with the sun.
Exactly. I believe in that karma, that negative energy, and I feel like what you put out is what you get.
Is it karma, or is it just that's the way life goes? That life's full of being at the mountaintop and also being at the bottom. I mean, that you know people just have their ups and downs throughout life, and that's just a normal cycle of life.
True. I mean
some people stay up, and then we were talking about. It seems like the people that are all the billionaires, the upper echelon, that they all pretty much have screwed someone over on their record. I mean, look at Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook. He got screwed over a whole bunch of people to create his empire.
See, and that's wrong. And see, and what happened then? And guess what's gonna happen?
He's like a bajillionaire. He could like dang near buy Disney.
Didn't Mark Zuckerberg get divorced?
They all get divorced.
And how much?
They get tired of the woman.
Exactly. That's the karma. See, karma is real.
When you're a billionaire and you get divorced, you're fine.
What happened?
It's not a financial ender like it is for most people.
See, and what happened to 50 Cent? Didn't he get shot?
He got shot a bunch of times.
Exactly. You would have thought he learned that karma
Apparently,
is
he
real.
never learned because he got shot in the face and he never shut up.
Exactly. Karma. That's what I feel like like I have been saying, man.
Someone tried to send that message and he still kept talking.
And see, and then on top of that, what makes this even worse is that at first when this whole Diddy and Cassie situation first came out, it was like, oh, pray for Cassie, you know, let's believe all the victims. And the video came out about Cassie and everything. And then guess what? After that, all the streaming services started making documentaries about Diddy and all these Diddy's and all these
especially
things.
The smaller ones at first.
Exactly. And then on top of that, you see like TMZ's over here posting
Megan one.
TMZ's making one. And then on top of that, every other week TMZ's interviewing somebody that knew Diddy. And
DJ Vlad on YouTube.
Exactly. You got DJ Vlad on YouTube and the Art of the Dialogue, and also, and then on top of that, you got as soon as the court case happened, the court case is still going on. As soon as the Punisher dude, one of the courts, one of the courts basically did his whole little thing. What was he doing? Interviews, right?
Yeah.
And you have to pay for that.
Yeah.
So I thought it was protect all the victims. You was worried about you was trying to get them views up. That's what I understand about Hollywood. This is what Hollywood does. They at first it was pray for Cassie. Not everybody trying to get their hand in this Diddy pot. And then to make matters even worse, is 50 Cent. 50 Cent adds gasoline to the whole fire. Like
that's like all he does now. He's just like he literally walks around with a canister of gasoline, and he's like, you know what? Yes. And then he just lights stuff on fire that was already smoking.
Exactly, and then
that makes it go full ablaze.
See, and this is exactly what I don't like, because people over here acting like Diddy is out here serving a life sentence. He only got like 2.5 years.
And then he'll be out.
A year and a half. I mean, not 2.5, like a year and a half.
My favorite thing is when they started bringing up old Diddy clips when he was the Joker for Halloween acting all crazy. And then Tyler, the creator's like, what are you doing? And then he got like too close and too weirded out. And Tyler, the creator, just took off in this truck. He's like, no, I'm not staying for that.
See, exactly. But like I was saying, man, y'all acting like Diddy's finna be locked up for life. Like Diddy beat the main charge. He beat the RICO. He got charged for transport.
Comment down below if you would have guessed that my co-host was Bad Boy for Life. Comment down below if that's what you knew. If you could be like, yep, he looked like a Diddy. He looked like a Mr. Take That supporter. He's on the same length as Marlon Wayans. People actually got so mad at Marlon Wayans defending Diddy that they said they were gonna boycott the next
Scary Movies.
Scary movie.
They definitely gonna watch Scary Movies.
I mean, we're gonna watch it.
Exactly.
But I thought it's funny that people were even trying to suggest that because Marlon Wayans is like, I like him. I've always enjoyed all his content. The Wayans Brothers show is one of my favorite shows of all time. But sometimes he just like he does too much one way or the other. Like 50 Cent was even showing the photos where he was like in the bathtub, like when he was like supporting like the LGBTQ, and he was like naked in a tub full of like colorful balls, and it's like you can support people, that's fine. There's no issue with that, but like, why you gotta make it weird?
His son. He has a kid that does that. And he's basically
But like wear a T-shirt, post a story. Like that doesn't mean like you got to do it too.
What you mean? This is people out here that the kid have cancer and the kid has a bald
They
head.
shave their head in solidarity.
Exactly. So what you mean? People go to the extreme.
That's a different type of solidarity.
Exactly. I mean, some people don't do it. Some people get a T-shirt. Like you don't gotta shave your head bald. You can get a T-shirt.
Or wear a Lance Armstrong wristband.
I believe. Exactly.
But then even that was a lie. And he did steroids. So basically, what it is all after you find out that the man in the red hat isn't real, it's all downhill from there.
Exactly. And also, you know what else is gonna happen? Y'all forget that. What happened to Kid Cudi? Didn't
his car got exploded? Exactly. And then he's been rapping about rainbows ever since.
Allegedly.
And wearing dresses.
Allegedly, it was Diddy, but he was found innocent. So like I was saying, man,
that's because all the jurors' families got threatened. Allegedly.
Nah. See, like I said, man, I can't wait till Diddy get out. We gonna see a different tune. Especially, I'm
Team 50.
I'm Team Diddy. Team Puff Daddy.
I told you he was gonna out himself by the end of the segment.
I'm not.
Everyone throw the tomatoes in the chat.
I would have told you in the beginning. If you asked me what was the first album that I ever bought, it was the Diddy album, Push Play. With the last train of Paris.
I'm sure his album was teaching you to push play.
Man, push that like button, that subscribe button.
It turned you into a push pop.
I can't stand this code. I need a new one.
Pudding pop.
Horrible. But man, y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole situation.
Chico grounded Chico 2 times with my co-host, little pudding pop.
Horrible. Y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole situation. Do you feel like you feel like Marlon Wayans, karma is real, 50 Cent needs to watch out, or you feel like, I mean, hey man, it's a way to make a quick buck. It's Hollywood. You gotta get it how you can.
50 Cent has Illuminati, so he's not scared of karma. He's got the Illuminati.
I mean, after you've been shot that many times, there's nothing really to be scared of.
Yeah.
Basically.
Getting shot again. It's like Tupac got shot 5 times, but he didn't like it when he got shot 8 times. Same thing. No, I like Tupac. No, I'm not dissing Tupac in any way. But same thing with Young Dolph. He got shot a handful of times, and then they got him at the cookie store. And you know it's disrespectful. I saw someone was at the cookie store and they have like the memorial on the wall and like pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
And the dude got some cookies and he went to his car and ate them. And he's like, man, Dolph died for some bullshit ass cookies. These shits is whack.
I seen that. I actually seen that post. That is hilarious.
It's not hilarious. I missed Dolph. Fins up.
Moving on. Let's go.
He Glock is holding it down. But moving on to someone not holding it down or holding someone down. We got my co-host's favorite streamer, Tylil, getting caught in the crossfire. Other streamer, is her name Jordan?
Yeah.
Is that what she goes by? Pauline cries as she alleges Tylil assaulted her basically at the Streamer Awards after party. He was like, "Why are you crying?" You know, because we can't say everything on YouTube, so
exactly.
Let's just say he just assaulted her. And we got a video clip seeing what is going on with this drama. Is this true? Is this a ransom? Do we need to believe all victims? Let's see what's going on.
We believe all women over here.
I was sexually assaulted at a party, a Streamer Award party. And not only that, it's by somebody that you guys fucking love. And I'm tired, bro. I'm fucking tired, guys. I'm fucking tired, guys. Like, literally. People are evil and malicious. And, like, people think they can do anything. Like, anything. I'm literally like so disappointed in people because I think people are good people, and I always give people the benefit of the doubt.
People aren't good people.
And they're evil. They're fucking evil, bro. And I'm done streaming. I'm done doing this shit, bro. Unless it's gonna be my last stream.
Could you stop hitting the mic, girl?
People are fucking evil. Well, it's always gonna be sides being chosen on, and I'm tired. I'm literally tired, you guys. I don't deserve being treated like I'm nothing. And I'm really like trying my best to not be, you know, like, I want to save people in their careers and shit, and like, you know, but what about me? Like, what about my feelings? What about how I feel? You know, and not everyone is your friend. And you guys love these people so much. You guys fucking love these people so much. And as a woman, you always get exiled, and it doesn't matter how I dress, you guys know I'm asexual. I keep my body to myself for a reason. I am a temple. I do not share myself with people, especially if I don't know them. And it's really unfair to me because I feel like I make sure that everyone is in a good position and they feel good, and like, you know, everything was innocent. And I don't care how drunk somebody is, you should never take advantage of them. My phone was stolen and broken. I had no way to get home, and I was assaulted, you guys, by someone that you guys all love. And I'm so tired of this streaming shit, and I'm done, bro. He taped me. The reason why he stopped anyway is because I started boohoo crying, you guys. I was crying, and he taped me as I'm crying like this. He was like, why are you crying? And I'm like, because like I didn't want to, like, you know. And he's like, oh, well, I'm going to talk to you again. I'm like, I don't care if you talk to me again. It doesn't matter if you talk to me again. It's the simple fact of like me not wanting to even go down that route because you have a fucking girlfriend. This isn't the first time I've been assaulted, but this is the first time I've been assaulted by someone popular and famous, I guess. And they think I'm not going to say anything because of who they are and who they know and what they do. But like I said, this is somebody you guys support. I hate men. I'm technically going to become... y'all thought I was asexual before. I'm completely... I hate men. Look at all these no caller IDs. I've been getting harassed. I already said it, guys. I already said it. Like, we've already talked about this already. We already talked about who it is. Whoever caught it, but I'm not going to say it because I still have to make sure my integrity and whatever the fuck else is secure. And then I will say the name of who it was fully. I already showed y'all the call log, chat. Y'all already know. If you already know y'all can say it in the chat, but I'm not going to say it out of my mouth because niggas is trying to blackmail me and shit already. Like, I don't have time for it. Like, that's why I said I'm done with the streaming shit, because niggas thinking collab streams is gonna do something for me. And surprisingly, the other ones, a part of that team that he's in, the house that he's in, they're more respectful than him. Way more.
And then you have Tylil up here. Tylil has broken his silence and responded to his recent allegations made by Jordan. He said, I would like to make it clear that I have never anyone. So, I mean, this whole situation is crazy. Streamers are down bad, real bad. First, you got Rakai, and you have the whole Ray situation. How somehow they made a VTuber feel uncomfortable. And, like, she's going viral about it, and they're all confused because they're like, all we asked her was, well, what rate was, how does she really look? And she was like, I'm Puerto Rican. And she was like, "Oh, I felt harassed at that moment.
I felt uncomfortable."
Yeah.
What was super funny about that is, like when the interaction was like literally like 20 seconds long, and she made like a multiple minute video saying like how she was so uncomfortable and didn't feel right, and it kind of made the YouTuber look bad because she was like, yeah, they asked me what race I was, so I just said the stupidest thing since they asked me the stupidest question. She goes, so I said I was Puerto Rican. So it's like, are you saying Puerto Ricans are stupid?
Yes, I don't know. Like that.
But the streamers are going out sad.
And then on top of that, you get the Nina girl. Nina is out here. She obviously out here shoplifting and on stream. Like usually you shoplift, you don't even want to be seen. Like,
oh yeah, she doing it not even caring.
She's doing it on live stream in front of millions, and you already know how that is. Like eventually, Target or wherever you steal it from is gonna get get a whole bunch of messages. They just gonna look at the videos and see it. They just gonna send you a bill.
Or like press charges or do something or say you're banned.
Exactly. You already know. Even though you stole a $25 shoe, they finna charge you like at least like $500. They finna triple charge it. They not finna charge you. They not like if you steal a $25 pair of shoes at Target, you think when they charge you, you hit that fine, you finna get a $25 fine. You finna get $1,000 fine.
I don't know.
I'm telling you.
I heard. I don't know. It's probably different in each state. We're in Texas. I know in Texas, like sometimes, like if you're like a chronic stealer, they wait till you steal like over like $1,500, and then that's when they arrest you. So it's like they have a case. So then you can actually get charged as like a real deal like theft. But I forget.
Well, before that, do you know what it was before that?
I don't know if you get fined or it's just like whatever you
get
jail
fined.
time. But if you get fined, is that like a speeding ticket fine where that just like goes to the government, or is that like get paid to like the store that you were stealing from?
I mean,
I don't know how it works.
You pay the fine. You pay the fine. I don't know who it goes to, but it goes towards somebody because you end up paying that. You pay a shoplifting fine.
Yeah, I bet it's like a ticket.
Exactly, and that ticket gonna be more than $25.
Oh yeah.
So exactly like I said,
probably yeah, like 100.
Exactly,
100 to. Depending if they do like a wait and see, it might be like a band or something. I don't know. I have to look it up.
Then you have the whole Duke Dennis situation when he came to San Antonio and they was running through the mall. They got arrested for that.
Oh yeah.
So you already heard the stream. Like I said, streamers are down bad. Then on top of that, Kai is out here saying he may quit streaming. When he was at the Streamer Awards, he was like he's gonna stop streaming because he has bigger dreams. He wants to do other things also.
Well, yeah, he's kind of had it rough a little bit because like he had that deal with Nike, and then he got in trouble and lost his Nike deal, and then he had that thing where it's like after his latest streamathon that like he cut his hair. And I don't know if he like regrets it because it's like ever since he cut his hair off, like he's kind of like
comparing him to Diddy.
Well, no, people were making jokes. All kinds of people made fun of him, even at the Streamer Awards. That one girl made fun of him, saying he looks like Diddy. But he hasn't really been out in public like that or streaming like that since he cut his hair. So I don't know if he regrets it or doesn't like his new look or does himself think he looks like Diddy. But yeah, it's a lot of these streamers are doing really bad. And the crazy thing is they always talk about their fans like it's people their age. But when they really admit to it, it's like their fans are like super young, like middle school, elementary, like even like not that many high schoolers. Like they have young fans.
True, and that's what I'm saying. Like right now, it's dangerous for a lot of streamers like Deshaun Frost dude and Neon and Ben Had because they do a lot of streams with the females. And with these females you streaming with, it can always go left because anything could be considered SA nowadays. Like they can be streaming and then like you can do something too much, but I felt uncomfortable at that moment. Like even if you didn't do the extreme like SA, you feel like the VTuber girl where like you felt uncomfortable, and just by you saying you uncomfortable. Like it can either make or break somebody's whole basically streamer thing. Like they can lose endorsements and everything. Like
depending on how much of a deal they make out of it.
Exactly. On top of that, like you see, I showed you the video of Tylil and like LeBron James. Like he loves LeBron James. It was like a glaze fest between him and Kai Cenat.
Not more than Kai Nasty. I mean, Kai Nasty's the ultimate LeBron fan. Since day one.
They argued about it. It was that bad.
He's been around like for a decade. Tylil's been around for what, like 2 years?
And guess who's gonna get the LeBron James nod now? Cash Nasty. You know why? Because Cash Nasty stays in the house, and that's what's
he never gets in trouble.
Exactly, he never gets in trouble. He stays in the house, and that's what's dangerous. Like when you are like a person, like if you're a rapper and you become a celebrity, like they try to put you through media training. They try to make you avoid like all the like if you get drunk, they try to make you avoid like certain situations. Like, but when you a streamer, you just a regular, everyday, regular person. So like you over here, you get invited to these streamer parties, you get drunk. Next thing you know, you in the room with somebody like this, and they go left. Now you got this whole situation. You're like, oh, you made me feel uncomfortable. Now it's your word versus her word, and like you said, people believe all women first. So now you done lose all you gonna lose your deals like Johnny Depp did. You gonna lose all your deals and then get found innocent. But it don't matter. Like ain't no more Pirates of the Caribbean.
They don't have no training because it's like even with NBA players when they first get into the league, they have like a freshman orientation where they tell them like, hey, if you don't know this girl, like don't get in a room off to yourselves because she could quickly say that like he took me back there and assaulted me.
Look at Jason. Remember the whole Jason Derulo situation is going on right now?
Yeah.
He said like he doesn't even want to work with women anymore because of that. Like
he's been accused so much,
and he wins, and he's like he's been accused so much, and then he wins, and it's like look what happens. Like when you're alone with him, he can go left, and it's like with this situation, like Tylil can be completely in the right or he could be in the wrong, but the fact that they're in the room and the only one allegedly has a tape was him because that's what she says. She says he has a tape, like. It's just only.
It's crazy. If you almost get famous these days, you almost can't be in like one-on-one situation. There always has to be a third person.
Exactly.
Like just so someone can't say like, "Oh, they attacked me," or "They did this," or "They tried me."
Take advantage of me, do some crazy stuff.
Or they tried to drug me or something. Like you got to have someone there be like, "No, this didn't happen. That person's a liar." Like, and if you don't have that, or if you don't have cameras everywhere, which. Cameras is one thing, but cameras always used to get hacked. So, like, I understand cameras for outside security, but me personally, I never like cameras inside because I always feel like they could get hacked and you got people watching your everyday stuff.
Yeah, that's definitely true. But I mean, people like Tylil's lucky in this situation because I was going through the comments and you see it's kind of it's not really torn. It's more like you see a lot of people saying like I don't believe Tylil do that, and like other people are saying like why would you go to the internet? Why would you go to the internet first? You should go out and press charges. And a lot of other people are saying like damn, Kai Cenat lost another one because this isn't like the first friend that Kai Cenat's had that got in trouble with these type of situations. It's like the second or third. He had a cameraman. He had a cameraman friend that he had to like cut ties with.
Yeah.
With that situation. Then he also had another friend that was in a room with a girl. So that situation, like this is the third one.
And isn't it crazy? Because didn't the Tylil and Rakai didn't they both kind of like force their way to like getting friends with?
They just hung around. I mean, Rakai was like
he was like in a contest, right?
I don't know if there was.
He got on. Yeah, I saw something like he got on with him, and they liked him so much that they started bringing him around.
And that's how it. That's how it is. You gotta be careful.
It's crazy when these kid streamers like. I don't know how old is Rakai? Like 14?
Rakai's like 16, 17.
Oh man, he looks super young.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder, like, has he even gone to school like the last 2 years?
No, he had. I mean, remember that when they was in the streaming school, I think Rakai actually like get some tutors and all that stuff, like him and Ray.
Yeah,
like they actually get him in tutors and stuff. Like people be thinking it's fake, but I really think that part is real. Like he be wearing them, like he be caring about the education, making sure they get that part done. But I mean, yeah, like I said, these streamers is down bad. It's hard out here, man. They definitely have to be basically. Like my coach said, stuck in the house like Cash Nasty, so they won't get in trouble at all. Because, I mean, it can go left either way.
Comment down below if you never want us to cover the streamers again. Because, I mean, like, when I see in the comments, it's like, it seems like people in their 30s and up and people in their late 20s, they always just, like, hate on them.
They gonna hate regardless because they.
No, I'm just saying, like in the comment section, because like all the pages, the social media, the big news pages, like Shade Room and all that. Anytime they cover them, like people are like, we don't care, or this is news only for the unemployed, or this is news for little kids, or like we don't care about these Barney streamers. It's like people just say like make fun of how young they are and saying like. That they don't want their news on their platform, like they when they show like Rakai or Tylil, they're like, keep this on Shade Room Teens. We don't want this garbage on our adult news page. Like this is what the little kids like, and it's so funny. There's so many comments that people are like saying like keep this Barney stuff off, and they're like, quit trying to make them happen. My little nephew watches them. I don't care about
you. But you say they say that, but at the same time, if you go on Twitch or go on Twitch, not Twitch, you go on TikTok, like and also like a lot of these other dating apps and a lot of the other chat room apps, they have it where like people pay they just go live stream and like people pay you just to go live, like you just live stream doing nothing. and they just paying you to be on there.
What's
so it's really the
crazy
same
is
thing.
how many girls go on streaming, and people pay to like get on live and chat with them, like join the chat room.
Exactly. Or like, have you ever? It's like, have you ever seen Instagram Live? People go on Instagram Live, and people see like, you ever see like they do like the little versus thing where like it's like two people on one screen at the same time, and then like they'll be doing like, oh, people be sending like jets and all that. They be sending like jets. And
is that on TikTok?
It's on TikTok. It's on Instagram Live. It's on Facebook Live.
I haven't seen it on Instagram.
So people, okay, so you can get paid on TikTok. You can get paid on like you maybe see like Instagram. You ever seen like you don't even pay for ads? That's your problem. You don't pay for ads or anything. You skip all the ads, so you don't even know this stuff.
Well,
so
no, I've seen on TikTok where like people that are watching will like get the cowboy hat or the Galaxy or stuff, and that's like all money.
Yeah,
like, I know that.
So basically, that's the same thing as you streaming. So if you go on stream and get the same stuff, like people get paid, like people pay you sponsorships and all that stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know at Twitch and like how it is, like when they get paid memberships.
Mm-hmm. So
and that's like way even higher because like with YouTube here, like there is memberships, but it's like it's like following someone or actually like being subscribed.
True.
Where it's like on on YouTube mainly, not that many people do memberships.
True, and on top of that, people say like, "Oh yeah, we don't care about this," and you know that's a lie because you see like the girls like that Nika girl, that Nick girl, they went out with that Bacon dude. That goes with that Bacon basketball player dude that played overseas. She's a streamer. Like all these streamer girls that started off like, oh, there's relationship couples and all this stuff on YouTube. That's a streamer. You basically them vlog daily bloggers.
Yeah,
that's a streamer.
But what's weird is like you don't see none of them in the news.
You do see them they are in the news. That Nika girl, she's in the news. She smashed Fredo Bangs. That went on the news. And on top of that NBA young girl, the person you don't like, put her in the song. Yaya Mayweather talking about her, how she doesn't trust friends because Nika slept with her man. And then also one girl, Kenya Taylor, she went on Cam Newton's podcast, and like her whole thing, she was a YouTube relationship couple person. And then YouTube relationship couple person, like she broke up with her dude, and she talks about that. Then on top of that, was 22 Savage. What's his name? The dude him. He's a vlogger streamer. He does the same. These are all streamers. These are all people that.
Yeah, but I was saying like I don't like. I guess that one thing with like the rapper baby mamas or the rappers, doing pass arounds. That does sometimes make the news, but a lot of, to me, at least to the pages I follow, I don't really see them mentioned that much.
DDG,
but
yeah,
but DDG's a little bit, he's a little bit above all these guys because he was like big on YouTube.
True.
Where these guys were all big on like Twitch, and then he started doing like Twitch and all this stuff. Like
Jake Paul started on this, and then he blew up higher and higher and higher.
Yeah,
but that's how it goes. I mean, it's but I feel you. A lot of people don't care about it. A lot of people don't want to hear about it.
The younger streamers, not like established YouTubers.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got to.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they said. Like, we don't care about this like party stuff. Like, they get tired of seeing all of the news about Kai and like all the members, and like they have like two. What are the Clover Boys and. What are they called? They have like
two and all the people.
They have like 2 or 3 groups.
Yeah,
and people are just tired of seeing like any of them.
Oh yeah, you tired? I mean,
they're like we don't care.
That's your fault.
They're like give us the normal news. No, I'm just saying that's what I see in the comment sections on like on any of the pages. And then, on the Shade Room or on any of them.
And then guess what happens? And next thing you know, Kai does.
They're like they gets engagement, so they're like Kardashian, all publicity.
Exactly.
Good publicity.
All publicity, good publicity.
All comment. I don't know. It doesn't matter if it's a good or a hate comment. A comment is a comment.
And then it makes it even bad. Then on top of that, then Kai does a streamathon, and guess what? He puts Backstreet Boys on there. He puts NSYNC on there. He puts iCarly on there. Then it's nostalgia. Then you watch it. Then guess what? You don't watch it. You got a kid. Guess what? I bet your kid watch it. So you watch it regardless. So I understand why you're sick of it, you hate it, but your kids watch it, so you got to know about it. So us telling you about this helps you understand what the hell your kid talking about it, because I'm guaranteed your kid telling you about Kai Cenat and Rick Kai and
like
them.
6'7".
Exactly, 6'7". Like you.
Yeah, I had to tell my little cousin that was like from a Murder Drill song.
Exactly. See.
And he was like, "Oh yeah," and he was like, "No one knew it first," and he was like, "It's funny because all the teachers were doing it."
And the kids know exactly what's.
And I was like, "Yeah, they're all idiots."
Exactly.
That's the thing. That's so bad about today's generation. Is like so many people are followers.
Mm-hmm.
There's not that many people that are leaders.
That's how it is. And guess what? The fact that you knew it, and then you told the kid, and the kid knew about it already. He knew it was already a bad thing. And then he was surprised that you knew about it because he thought most adults didn't know about it.
Yeah.
So he was getting over on it. Kids are getting over on adults because adults aren't paying attention. And guess what? Me and you doing, cause we putting them on game.
Because adults would rather be their friend than their parent most of the time.
Or they rather not pay attention to things like Kai Cenat or this or a Roblox situation. They don't want to pay attention to that because it's not my thing. This is kids. I'm tired of this. I don't want to know about this.
And that's
but guess
how
what?
A lot of kids are getting picked up.
Exactly, because you're not paying attention. You need to pay attention. Just because you feel like you're too old, you shouldn't be knowing about this stuff. You need to pay attention because you're going to have a kid. Your kid's gonna know about this, and you need to know what your kid know about, so they'll end up in a Roblox situation.
Yeah, I actually feel fortunate that I don't have a kid right now
But you will.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it'll even be worse. But for I have a couple friends that have like super young kids, like within like 5 or 7, and they are already complaining like how much stuff that they have to deal with, like with the school and like the way the kids act, and like the kids that are there's like all kinds of kids that don't get censored anything, and they're showing all the other kids stuff way too early, and
they'll be acting with Andrew Tate, like, oh, why does my kid know about Andrew Tate? Who the hell is Andrew Tate? Who the hell is Andrew Tate? And you will be sitting like, I don't know who this is.
Or when they were showing like, it's like I don't get how they don't know what they're doing. Like Neon will literally have a a person that has a subscription on their stream, and they'll be walking down the street, and the kids will say, oh, we're subscribers of you, and you're like, you're 12 years old. How do you have one of the subscriptions?
And you know why they don't know about it?
And it's like, well, you're on Neon. You're on all the shows that all the kids watch. So do you think they're not going to make an account and just lie about their age to check you out?
True.
They know what they're doing.
The kids know exactly.
They're
kids
just
know.
applying to. They're just like they're to all the horn. They're going after all the horn dog kids and selling them all this stuff.
That's how it's a crazy world out here. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole situation, man. This situation is crazy, but this right here is crazier.
Oh my God, it don't stop. So, adult creator Bonnie Blue is facing up to 15 years in jail after being detained by Bali police during her viral bang bus stunt in Kuta. So let's see what's going on with this.
Controversial content creator Bonnie Blue has been detained along with 14 Australians in Bali as part of a police raid over alleged pornographic activity. Bonnie was seen at the police station in Kuta after officers seized a number of items including camera equipment and clothing. All 14 of those men have been released without charge.
Bruh, Bonnie Blue's bang bus. There's no way. What the fuck?
Hey parents, remember when I said I was going to pick your sons up? I wasn't lying. Hi boys! No, Bali school is back this year.
For sure.
So where do you want dropping off?
Just special colour.
We'll drop you off there, boys. Do you have a message to your parents?
Living Bali life, let's get it. I'm a good boy. See you, mate.
See you later.
No shit, no mask off. So she wasn't lying about the bus in Bali. Man, this is crazy. I mean, this is like what we're talking about. Like the craziness don't stop with the internet or trying to go viral. She's gone viral by like literally like supposedly like hooking up with like 100 dudes in a session.
1,000.
I mean,
in less than 24 hours.
She's setting all the wrong records. And she thought that she could do that all over the world, and in other places that's not allowed. So she's getting detained. She's looking at 15 years. Reminds me of like Brittany Griner got caught in Russia with the pen. The pens you can't have, and the Benjamin. And it's just like, man, when are people gonna learn that sometimes you can't play overseas? It's like you steal over in the United States or something small, you might even get nothing or a misdemeanor or something. But you do that somewhere else, you might lose a limb. You gotta watch what you're doing when you're overseas or in any part of the world, and make sure that you know the rules of where you're at. So I think she has no one to blame but herself, and I'm not surprised that she hasn't ended up in this situation sooner. But But that's funny that she was literally giving the dudes a ride and like trying to make another viral moment of her picking a bunch of young guys in her truck.
Exactly. And I blame Bad Baby, and I blame Cardi B and all them people who make them what's it called pages. You know what it is, because y'all made it so comfortable for women to feel like they can do this too and they can make millions in dollars. And then once they actually get in the game of actually doing these pages, they realize that if you're not a celebrity, it's real hard to make money in doing this whole thing. Because I mean, people will pay a whole bunch of money to see if Cardi B's doing this or if Bad Bunny's doing this. That's what Bad Bunny's like. Oh yeah, I make millions of dollars doing this, but you ain't Bad Baby, you ain't Cardi B.
Yeah, you like these celebrities, they charge people a lot. They're charging them $20, $30, $50 a month to get access to their page. And it's funny because they even have rappers make jokes and memes about it, that there's all kind of regular girls that you can see all their stuff for $3.99.
Exactly.
That's their price.
Exactly.
But my co-host has a little bit of pride. His secret Snapchat now on sale for $4.99, just only during the holiday season.
Hey, man.
So make sure you message us down on Instagram down below. Be Cash App ready.
22-inch pythons. Yeah, you know what they say. Say big shoes, big socks.
Baby eel.
You a hater. But nah, like I said, man, I blame that because everybody thought it was easy money. You see them promoting it, but like you said, they make
promotion.
They're doing it $3.99. Like the regular person's doing it $3.99, and guess what? They not just taking bikini pictures. They got to do extra stuff. And then some people are realizing, like, if you want to make the big bucks, the more crazy and crazier things you do, like Bonnie here doing, like she did like 1,000 people in less than 24 hours.
That's crazy that there's so many dudes no shiesty.
I mean,
just no shame.
I mean, you over here in Bali. Bali people don't know what's going on. They just walking around, and then to make it matters even worse, the reason why it's all these kids here is because around this point in time, there's a festival that goes around over there where a lot of kids that just graduated high school go there to celebrate and party.
Oh, okay.
So that's where they're
like
here and they're saying stuff.
It's a party place.
It's a party place.
They graduate
right
university
now.
or
university, high school. You go here, you celebrate. So her going here is just one of the crazy parts, and then another crazy part about the whole situation is that she knew that you can't do this. So she went over there.
I don't know why she's trying to test it.
Exactly, because that's the westernized culture we live in nowadays. People believe in sexual liberation. Like, oh, I'm in America, I can do all this stuff, and everybody should accept it. And we continuously tell people, like, no, you can't do this. And people go over there and continuously learn. Like Brittany Griner went over there and learned, like, yeah, you can go over there and take your smoke, and look what you almost lost your life.
Mm-hmm.
You would have still been there if you didn't get traded for it. And then you see people,
oh my God, we had to give up a God of War to get a WNBA player back.
Exactly, and the team sucked. They didn't even win a championship.
She let us down.
Exactly, and now you got people like her. She's over here doing all this stuff, and luckily she got lucky that she was just playing around because she really didn't do anything because the cops investigated the whole situation.
You could see in the video she just dropped people off. She was just using it for promotion.
Exactly, that's the bad part.
But the fact that she was faking it, she's probably enough to get her in trouble.
She did. She got arrested, and then they released her. But when they released her, she got kicked out. So she got deported. She got deported back to America. And now basically what's going on is that they haven't announced if she's banned. But most likely she may even get banned because this is real. Like they believe in morals over here. Like they don't do this type of stuff. They don't. You can go to jail.
Yeah, I know.
You can go to jail, even though like you see a lot of these dudes know who she is and everything. Like they don't outwardly participate in this. So that's what people are always saying. Like people in westernized cultures don't really understand what's going on and don't realize how lucky they have it. And that's what I also get mad when people be like, "Oh yeah, I hate."
That's why my co-host is a passport, bro.
I'm not a passport, bro. I love America. But that's what I'm like. That's what I don't like. People that be like those people that be, "Oh, I hate America. It's better in other places." I'm like, just go there then. Just go there. Like, you ever heard those people like, "Oh yeah, I hate over here. It's so strict. Like I'd rather be overseas."
It's like. It just depends on what you're looking for, because a lot of times when people say that, whether they're talking about certain things, and yes, that may be better in another country, but usually that means all the other things are worse.
Mm-hmm.
So there's always a trade-off. So, I mean, America's not perfect, but we're probably the closest thing to perfect. There is some other countries that are a little bit safer, but they have like way stricter rules. Maybe don't have as freedom of speech. And so you got to maybe sacrifice that. Like, I know, like, if you want to live in some of the Asian countries that, their population behaves a lot better than in the United States, a lot less crime. But like I said, they don't have all the freedoms that we have. So you got to ask yourself what you're looking for. But do you have any other comments on this?
But y'all comment down below. Do y'all feel like they should have kept her there? She should have learned so she can learn her lesson.
Yes.
Instead of trying to do, because I mean, she may come back here and try to do 2,000 dudes. Like that's crazy. 2,000 dudes in 24 hours.
She's gonna beat your record.
I was tired. That's a gas station pill right there.
Rode hard and put up fast.
I mean, that's that Black Panther 5,000.
Live free, die hard.
That's a 2-pack pill. You ever bought the 2-pack pill from the gas station?
I never.
$14.99. I'm just saying, but you have to make sure you drink a lot of water because you don't wake up with a headache. But you ain't hear that from me. I read it in the book.
Never mind. I'm on my co-host side. We're gonna go ahead and move on before he exposes even more of himself. Let's go ahead and talk about famed rapper
Young Jeezy.
Young Jeezy calls out labels for paying young traumatized rappers millions to rap about taking each other out, knowing that they could die, while the labels keep their masters. And oftentimes, if it's an artist, they do take insurance or life insurance type policies. So if they, do have a major artist that is getting hit singles and they pass away, they get a huge insurance payout. So they're even literally making money off of artists when they pass away, when they were making money off the violence that they're talking about. So let's see what's going on with this clip, and then we're going to give you our thoughts.
The more trauma you have, the better of a story that you're going to tell. And while you're telling that story and you're incorporating what's going on, the tension builds because you're talking about real people and real things. And those great stories come with a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So they're giving these kids with all this trauma, these tens and 20s of millions of dollars for these stories, knowing that at some point all this stuff is going to catch up with them. And they're going to be killed, but that doesn't matter because if I own your masters and your publishing, then that means I get this money it's like getting somebody's real estate portfolio for free. You're going to get paid forever.
Yeah.
And they understand that because that's the business. And they'll set you up in the sense of that is because my uncle used to tell me all the time, I was young, I was like, I'm going to get a Rolls Royce. He's like, well, if you don't get your mind right, you're going to just be a person in a Rolls Royce with a crazy person in a Rolls Royce.
Right.
Because you still have to work on you.
Exactly. You still got to work on you. And I mean, like I said, man, I agree exactly what Young Jeezy says, man. What these record labels do is they find the rappers that are in the most beef. Like you remember Julio Fulio, he dropped the hit song, Ricky got shot, Bobby got shot, Tato got shot. You like, damn. And then like that song right there went viral on TikTok. So basically what they're saying is like what record labels do is they find the rappers are in the most poverty situations, like him and like King Von, and they give him a whole bunch of Young and Nace, they give him a whole bunch of money. Just to make songs to live out their dreams. And like when they get all these millions of dollars, so when they get all these millions of dollars, they make songs, and of course, they give it out to the hood, they give it out to their friends, and then once they run out of money, they gotta get hot again because these record labels, they know it's a game. They know that I'm gonna give you all this money, you don't have any money management skills, so you gonna spend all this money, you gonna get these millions of dollars. So what you gonna do? You gonna buy your mama a house, you gonna buy all your friends a house, you gonna buy all your friends a Rolls Royce or whatever car they want, Hellcat, whatever car they want. So you're going to blow through all that. Now you got to get more money. The record label's not going to give you more money until you get hot. But guess what? It's not easy to get hot out here. I mean, like, it's not easy to get hot. So you finna revert back to what you know to get hot. And guess what? Getting in beef. So you finna get in the beef again. And of course, you finna get in the beef again. You finna get hot. The record label's going to give you money because guess what? The record label don't got to worry about your op.
And the thing too is sometimes it's not even about the beef or, heating up the beef with their ops. It could be like that you got to portray such a hard, image that someone's gonna try to test you, and
like
then you're gonna get into something.
Like 6ix9ine, how he keeps having portrayed this image like, oh, I'm hard, I gotta do all this. I'm hard, I'm doing all this stuff, and guess what? He over here getting robbed.
Yeah, well, he was boasting about him having no security, and that he could go anywhere and do anything, and nobody would touch him. And then he got caught lacking, and he got beat up by 2 dudes, and 1 dude filmed it.
Exactly.
And kicked him too.
Exactly, and it
got messed up.
Exactly, and it can always go left. Like think about it like this. Think about like rappers like PNB Rock and Mac Miller that they basically passed away, and guess who got they masters, the record label. So the record labels don't care about what's going on. They're gonna give you all the money they can give you. So
but
you
also
can
the record labels have been screwing everybody over since the dawn of time, and that's even the rock dudes. They encourage them to do drugs and alcohol and like be partiers and destroy hotel rooms, and then they could say, "Oh, well, we would have paid you more, but all those hotel rooms you destroyed to look cool, we got to pay for those back."
Exactly.
So we can't. You barely made anything off your last album, and they all kinds of 360 deals. Think about even Taylor Swift got her masters taken from Scooter Braun, and then she had to do the Taylor's version to kind of get re-record her old songs to kind of get ownership back.
Exactly.
Because he wouldn't sell her the masters.
Exactly. These record labels play it. I mean, these record labels know the game, man. They know the game. The record labels play a dirty game, but at the same time, I feel like it's not 2000. It's not 2003 no more. I remember back in 2003, it was gatekeepers. It was radio stations. There's only one way you really got your music. I think it was like before. Well, I guess before LimeWire and everything, before people they downloaded their music and got to pick the songs they wanted. It was like okay, you only listen to what was on the radio. So the radio only played Young Jeezy where you was from, or the radio only played like this versions of Tupac songs. You didn't know about everybody else.
Yeah, but you would only have to listen to radio. What's funny is when a satellite radio came, like Sirius XM.
Exactly.
And they had like certain stations.
I remember that.
And like that was like even big before streaming. And it's actually so people do it now because it comes in a lot of cars or it's easy to add on. And so what's funny is like some people really don't have tastes like that. Like they can't make their own playlists. They always have to go to like, that's why those Apple Music playlists they said is so key. Because a lot of times people just go to like A-list hip hop on like Apple Music and just hit shuffle. That they don't curate their own music at all. They just listen to what's trending on shuffle.
Exactly. Like a lot of radio stations wasn't pushing out Lupe Fiasco or
that's
Mickey
the new
Facts.
radio.
What?
Playlisting.
Basically,
playlist placement.
Exactly. So, like I said, like back in 2003, it was we had gatekeepers, you had radio stations. They gave you certain things, but now you have playlistings. But you don't have to listen to playlistings. You got Spotify, you got Apple Music, you got Tidal, you got My Mixtape. So like you can pick and choose what you listen to. So, I mean, you can pick and choose what you listen to, and it's just crazy how people still choose to only listen to degenerate music. Like, people still, like, you see Wale, like, Wale drops an album, and he complains about it all the time. What do you remember what Wale says? Like, he says, oh, people only listen to me when I talk that hard stuff. Like, when I talk about, oh, yeah, I'm doing all this stuff with Rick Ross, and I'm
yeah, when he taps into that side.
Exactly, when he taps into that side. But if he's talking about like
doing songs with Waka Flocka, like his party songs or like showing off songs,
exactly,
those do way better about his like conscious songs. And what's crazy is like when it comes to conscious rappers, people will be like, oh, but like Kendrick, but like yeah, Kendrick's great, but it's those conscious rappers are like almost those jobs where it's like the same 5 people do it for 20 years and they don't let anyone new in unless someone like dies. They allow like 1 or 2 new conscious rappers every 10 years to join the group.
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but I would probably say like
there's like a handful of conscious rappers, and I feel like it's people that have been here for a while. It's like on the other side with like the party or the fun music or the aggressive or rap or drill or whatever you want to call, that people like pop up out of nowhere, and that no problem.
Yeah, true, and you have that, and then on top of that, like every time I say, "Oh yeah," you have people like Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, but for every Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, you can name a rap city. Like they got that Doechii girl, like Doechii girl sell like she's selling, but then like you see like, a girl like Rap City, she ain't selling. Her views is all the way down. Like you see, like people like, oh, you got Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, but then you got a whole bunch of other conscious rappers like Boogie, who's makes a whole bunch of, like makes conscious rap. Like people don't care about that.
Yeah,
so it's like only certain people.
No, I was saying you're exactly right, because unless you're like the top, you're the only one getting views. Like I don't know how like the other people's like have a sustainable career like that. Rhapsody, like she's a really good rapper, but like her last album did like no like really low views. I think like some of her songs only had like a couple thousand. And it's like you've won a couple Grammys and you're putting out a CD and a song's getting like 1,500 views. Like how are you able to make that a career? I don't mean it's crazy. But
people don't care about it. Yeah, people always talk about, oh yeah, these record labels are using people, but at the same time,
but think about it too. What do people want in the movie theaters? They want action movies, superhero movies. Those always outsell the drama. Every once in a while, you get a Notebook that does crazy numbers, but for the most part,
no, they outsell the dramas. They outsell the biopics, the movies that like they show like, oh, the history or something. Like people showing the history of how peanut butter is made, whatever history movie. They show a history movie, biopic movie, and then you'll see like you said, a drama movie. Nah. You know what I mean? People show an educational film. People show something that's educational, and people who don't care about the educational thing, they rather watch the drama filled thing. It's a reason. It's a reason why. It's a reason why.
Well, it's like when I first got into rap,
the History Channel was
I
like
want to hear
#1.
about the people that got the best bars and say this is that and this and that, and then I was like, oh, that's kind of boring. I want the fast paced music. I want the loud music.
Exactly, or like nobody wants to see positivity. Like look at Tyler Perry. Like Tyler Perry can make a whole bunch of Daddy's Little Girl. Remember the Daddy's Little Girl movie? You ever saw that?
No.
I
never supported him.
Okay, Tyler Perry made a movie called Daddy's Little Girl, and Daddy's Little Girl was about Idris Elba. I think it was Idris Elba. Idris Elba was a mechanic, and he had 3 daughters. He had 3 little daughters, and he took care of the daughters. The mom left the kids and him for a drug dealer. And he was raising the kids, and it was like one of them heroic movies.
You know what women say: if you got a regular 9 to 5, you're not trying hard enough.
Horrible, but basically it was a positive movie. It was a positive movie about a black man taking care of his kids, beating the odds. But guess what? Nobody wants to see that. And guess what kind of movie Tyler Perry makes now? Only movies about like women getting abused, or like women getting abused by one man, and then
it was really making movies about himself. Because he's the abuser.
Horrible.
If you remember back, we covered it on the show. Tyler Perry trying to seduce his actors. You remember we covered it, right? That happened?
It did happen.
Yeah, he's gonna hit you in the mic in the forehead just like
I tried
that.
to make this part right here so serious, and my co-host like, nah.
No, but
Perry's an evil man. You gotta let it be known. You gotta watch your buttholes.
Yeah, basically. But
he don't go after dark skinned dudes, and so I'm good. Since you want to,
that's not what I heard.
What are you talking about? Everyone you talked to was light skin. It was a light skinned dudes. First off, the thick Derek. Thick Derek is like Spanish.
He said the blacker the better.
No, that's cap. He got the thick Derek dude. That's like a Spanish dude, and then on top of it, he has the light skin. He like this dude that's like real
he
like.
Likes thick Darius.
Nah, He don't mess with the dark skins. He know what's up. We fight. I fight by mines. I ain't Terry Crews.
He said he'd fight about you too.
Got it.
But I think it's funny because Jeezy's being hypocritical, because it's like he kind of got paid off of promoting violence,
He's not good,
and even him pushing violence caused his friend to lose his life, and because that, he sent people after Gucci and caused his friend to get killed. So, it's like it's crazy. It's it's kind of what comes with being a street rapper. I mean, but this has always gone on, and I don't think it'll ever end. I mean, Biggie and Tupac, that whole beef where a lot of people died on the East and West Coast. So it's just like it's crazy how that it's kind of just what comes with the rap game.
It comes with rap game, comes with the music industry, like you said, because rock stars go through the same thing. But I mean,
yeah, it's more, instead of fighting ops, it's like fighting drugs.
It's crazy. But I mean, y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this situation, and comment down below. My co-host right about Tyler Perry.
I don't know. Tell us about your experience. But it's my co-host's favorite part of the show. Welcome to the halftime show, Tales from the Crib. We let you know what's new, what's going on, and what you can expect. We got all kinds of fun stuff coming on Tales from the Crib. We did retire our gaming channel. No, not really. I maybe will drop a game this week.
The gaming
it's
channel
been like a
retired
month since we dropped.
We got
You retired it by now.
We got 8 more weeks until NFL's over with. That means get back on the gaming channel. Stop playing with me, man. We really about this stuff, man. I'm really about this life.
30 games.
Thank y'all for watching the football show, man. The football show is getting more views. Even the side things is getting more views. My co-host is like, we finna stop this topic. I'm like, nah. We got more than 200 views. We doing it more. So, man, thank y'all for watching that, man. Thank y'all for getting me views on TikTok. I'm getting a lot of views on TikTok. Thank y'all for all the support. Also, what else I want to talk about? I don't know. How you been going on this week, Coles? How's your week going?
Good. I'm ready for Christmas.
What you getting me? That's what we really want to know.
A lump of coal.
You're a hater.
You've been bad this year.
What?
You've been on a naughty list.
I've been brushing my teeth two times a night every week. What you mean? I gotta be on a good list.
Your toothbrush isn't even clean. It's just a stick from the yard.
Nah, man, you a hater. But moving on, man. What we got on Crib Reactions? How Crib Reactions doing?
Way better than this channel.
You a hater.
But shout out Crib Reactions. We're at like basically 15K subs. Next goal is 25,000 over on Crib Reactions. We do music reactions all the time. Check out some of our latest reactions. We get Hana Nonstop at 10K. We got a Jern video at over 1K. BVUP, Baby Monster, beatboxing from Beat Pella House, and my co-host's favorite girl set.
Hey yo,
Little Miss.
Oh,
he's the biggest Little Miss.
Speaking of this, I recorded all the I screen recorded all the videos. I think I was on like what's that Nuna girl? That V up super. Yeah, I was on the Supermodel song, so I had to record that one, the Jern one, and I also recorded 2 videos of the Hana. So I got the video and also got that me falling down part.
Yeah, and you got to put it at the front.
Then I gotta
and then play the part. And then play it again.
So I'm gonna make those short videos. So those short videos should be ready by this Sunday. Then you should be good to go. So I got like at least 12 of them upload. So you should be busy. So you should leave me alone.
No,
bothering me.
We got to do a bunch of reactions this weekend.
I don't wanna, Coach. I don't wanna.
You got 8 reactions ready to go this weekend.
Lord,
so God. Hope you're ready to record.
Please, Lord, please make it go by fast. But what we got, co-host?
It's never fast. But let's move on to the second half of the show. We got my host's favorite baller, LaMelo Ball. No, I'm kidding.
We got LaMelo Ball basically on a podcast with his brothers talking about how he was basically set up. He cried in a car. He cried in the car and was forced to marry this woman. And then we also got Rashida basically responding back, calling him a clown. But we gonna get back to that first.
Gelo Ball. What was his hit song?
Well, Big Ball in the Family.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
Tweakers.
Tweakers.
Yeah.
Big Balls in the Family. That's your favorite song.
I'm going through the motions with her ass. Like, she like, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, whatever. All right, cool, whatever, nigga. Cool. Yes, getting whatever, nigga. Just doing anything. She like, we gonna get married. We gonna do all this. I'm like, nigga.
But how did you end up
doing that?
How did you end up in the courtroom though, brother? Cause like
she drove me there, nigga. I'm out there about to cry in the whip. Like, I ain't niggas just gonna jump to the shit.
I know, like,
you dumbass nigga. Oh, she had you like, nigga, she ain't had shit. To be honest, I don't like her ass. Like, nigga, to keep it a band. It's just like,
how the hell did that happen?
How that shit, nigga, I don't know. I don't know how to answer
put that
for
fire on you, boy.
Not even that, bro. I don't even know, nigga.
She had you locked up.
She was lying and shit. Yeah, a whole bunch of bad shit, nigga.
whole bunch of bad ish, and then you got her responding back, Rashida responded back saying, she said,
I hope y'all see how much of a clown he really is now. None of this makes sense. He never take accountability for nothing. No one forced a grown man to do anything. Just like I can't force him to be a dad. Hashtag deadbeat.
And I agree with her, man. Gelo needs to take account. He needs to take accountability. She put that God 3000 on him, and he fell in love. Cause I mean, you already know the age gap, man. He 26 years old. She 33 years old. She manipulated this man.
Wasn't even Nikki Baby, his OG baby mom, even older?
And she was she an older one.
She was like 38.
Exactly. I don't know if she's 38 years old. She may be a little younger than that. But you know what do women always say when men talk to younger women? What they say? What does that woman bring to the table for that older man? Nothing but vagina. And that's all that man's gonna be using her for, because she ain't talking about nothing. That's all he basically using her for. Am I lying? Am I lying about that part when they talk about when older men talk about the younger women?
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it as bluntly as you said it, but you know, we're not on Patreon. But
I'm just saying, his uncle is the Godfather telling the lie.
Yeah. So our frequent commenters, definitely get him down in the comment section down below. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think Gelo has to take some responsibility. You know, it's one thing for him to be having all these kids. It's like you barely become famous and you want to start popping kids off left and right. And it seemed like he had a great thing with Nikki Baby. She had her own business. She had things going. The whole family was in tune. And then he got like too hot. Like it went to his head. And he's like, oh, I want a new girl that's better. And then that new girl wrecked his life because she got married immediately and is like already messing stuff up, and then got pregnant immediately. So she definitely hit the bag on Gelo, and I feel like that was her plot the whole time, to get him away from the family and get her own bag. So even if he doesn't stay with her, she's getting her own bag too off of Gelo, because Gelo got millions with his record deal.
See, Coach, the problem is you're not putting two and two together, because like I said, you gotta follow me, walk with me. How old is Gelo? 26. She 33 years old. You just talked about the family dynamics, man. Gelo, she has two brothers. He has Lonzo, and he has LaMelo. Yeah. And they both in relationships. And also his dad is a relationship type of person. So I mean, and he's about his family. So this is all Gelo knows. Gelo knows family. Gelo knows you work through it. Your woman always supports you. What's the name? Gelo dad had kids. His mom and he has a stepmom. She ended up going with him and supporting him. You see Lonzo, he got his girl. She supports him. LaMelo has his girl. He supports him. So they all have women to support him. Gelo got Miss Nikki Baby.
And they both fell for it.
No, I mean exactly.
LaMelo and Gelo both got with older women.
But with Gelo, I mean with LaMelo, his women respects him. She doesn't basically make him feel not wanted, and that's the problem with Gelo. Gelo even said he was just having problems with Miss Nikki Baby. They wasn't seeing eye to eye with things. Like he wanted things one way, she wanted things another way, and he just wasn't used to that, because what he's used to seeing is that the men always got what they wanted. So they said they wanted this, they did this. And of course Gelo's dad always did things his mom wanted to do, because she said it. His mom was going through a whole what, she had like cancer or something like that, and he stuck through that whole situation with that.
And they've been through it. The mom got cancer. She had like a stroke.
Is that his real mom or stepmom?
What? No, that's all their mom.
That's all the real moms.
That's all. They're half
white.
Oh,
I thought it was half. I thought it was the second time marrying somebody. The dad. Oh, so scratch that. So basically, all came from So basically, he saw his whole life from beginning of birth that the women supported him, and it was always that they never butted heads. So when he finally
grew up with like a real deal, like all three brothers have the same mom, same dad. They're all their kids, and they all lived together their whole life. So that's all that they've seen is the whole family unit.
Exactly.
And that like the mom and dad both supporting each other. So I don't know. I can understand him wanting to start a family, but he definitely wasn't building a good foundation like his dad. He was, doing stuff like all crazy.
He was doing stuff all crazy, but then when things went left, when things were left, they weren't seeing eye to eye. That's when he ran to this Rashida girl, and she's older, and she realized that okay, what was going on? He probably wasn't feeling supportive. That's when his whole music. Remember, he tried basketball. He didn't make it in basketball. He did rap, and he started blowing up in rap. So he probably thought Miss Nikki Baby should give me a lot more love than this, but she wasn't. So they fell out. They were bumping heads. He was probably acting like, they was probably acting. Rashida, Miss Nikki Baby was probably acting like. I mean, Miss Nikki Baby was probably acting like, well, before you did this whole rapping thing, I was taking care of all the bills and all the business and everything like that. You helped with some things. You had little money. You having all the money. Now you rapping. Now you got more money. Now you feel like, oh, now we got the equal voice. And he's like,
that's what I feel like. I feel like it went to his head.
Mm-hmm.
That he kind of was cool playing the rules or doing things her way when she was taking care of everything. But now that he made a big bag and he's got his own bag, he's like, it's my way or the highway. And she's like, no, you can't just switch up on me like that. Like I was supporting you, now we gotta support each other. And he's probably like, nah, I'm a star now. I'm my own man. Mm-hmm. I'm gone. And then he got caught up with this BS.
He got caught up with another girl, and she was probably on the side, but she was on the side like, yeah, you right, baby. You know, you don't gotta be with her. She don't love you. She don't support you like I'm gonna support you. And he believed that, she gave him that got $3,000. And guess what? Now he in the car crying because he got to get married. And you know why he got to get married? Because he realized he got this girl pregnant, and he don't want to have two separate families. And because that's not what his family. Remember how's he raised?
One family.
One family. So he doesn't want to mess up. I mean, you already messed up one family, so what, you gonna mess up two families now?
Yep.
You got to do something. And he's probably crying because he's realizing
that movie, Four Christmases.
Exactly. Now he's probably in the car crying because he realized damn, I done fucked up.
Yep.
I done got one.
It happens. So
I got one kid. I got one family over here. I got one family over here. I got to marry somebody.
You don't got to, but
I mean, you don't have to.
You got tricked.
Exactly. That's why.
Just like when he was overseas.
You got tricked into stealing glasses.
Into stealing sunglasses. He didn't know.
Nah, but this is
free my dog.
This is diabolical, man. How you gonna shame a dog like this? Like you ain't manipulate this man. You ain't manipulate this man Gelo Ball into marrying you. But I mean, free Gelo Ball. Comment down below. Are we crazy for believing what we believe in? Because I would swear that if this was the other way around, if it was a 33-year-old man with somebody in a younger 20-year-old girl, y'all would be like, she a young person. You couldn't do that. He manipulating her. He using her.
Yep.
Exactly. But moving on. Speaking of more manipulation, man, we got more topics, man. We got sports.
So we got the worst thing going on. The Messi University of Michigan head coach was fired after he was exposed for allegedly having an affair with his assistant and making her get a pop. And man, reportedly had a Plan B DoorDash to his office, which sparked suspicion. So all kinds of crazy stuff going on. We got a video here. We're gonna play it, and then we're gonna give you our thoughts.
And then you have a video right here of him and a little suspected side girl at a basketball. I mean, not a basketball game, basically a football game.
He likes to ski the slopes.
Yeah, basically.
Classic 155
Come on, Coach Moore.
Subject just called the caller, told her there's a male at the location in the house attacking her. State's been stalking her for months.
So let me give you more about the situation. Mr. Moore has only been at Michigan for only 2 years. He's 39 years old. He took the job over from Harbaugh, the coach for the Chargers.
Oh yeah.
So he took it over. He's married with kids already. So what he has going on? He's only been in the program for 2 years.
Hey, you know what they say?
What?
Never let your wife stop you from finding your girlfriend.
Golly. I thought it was the other way around. Never let your girlfriend stop you from finding your wife. You disrespectful. But nah, if you didn't. So basically what's going on, which makes this whole story crazy, is the fact that he would have got away with this if he didn't act all
for you stupid kids.
If he didn't act all crazy, because allegedly what happened is that he broke up with no, he didn't break up. But allegedly what happened was that they broke up. Him and the side chick broke up. They stopped talking. They broke up. She stopped answering his phone calls, and guess what he did? He started blowing her phone up even more. He started blowing her phone up even more. He started texting her phone, and she wouldn't answer. So what she did was she called the school police, and she went ahead and reported him. And when she went ahead and reported him, the school police did a whole investigation. Once they finished the whole investigation, they went ahead and fired him. And then once they fired him, he drove straight to her house, broke into her house, took 2 butter knives, and threatened to basically delete himself. And he was like, he's like, the blood is on your hands. This is your fault. This is your cause. He was basically blaming the girl.
He completely lost it, man. It's like he just like had no control for like a long time. Just kept on making it worse. Like he literally couldn't sit down for 5 seconds and cool off. Like he literally went full crazy.
His whole life was spiraling before his eyes. I mean, you had the job, you was all up on top of the world. Then one thing you get in an argument with your side chick. Your side chick break up because you get her pregnant. I guess you want her to get rid of it. She probably didn't want to get rid of it. I mean, you definitely know she didn't want to get rid of it. You working at Michigan. You the head coach of Michigan.
Yeah.
She ain't getting rid of that. She keeping that.
Set aside, baby.
I mean, she should. I would have just kept it on the low. Kept it on the low. You would. You
should have never been in the situation in the first place.
But I mean, at the same time,
he could have done that and kept his job.
How much? But you would have kept it for how much longer? She would have had baby with a mixed baby. Well, how you gonna explain the mixed baby?
She's young. She was partying. Doesn't mean it was the coach. And the coach could be like, "I'll be the coach that stepped up. I'll be here for you and your child that you were abandoned with."
And try to pay it. You think he would have just pay that? But wait, time out.
Play it off that he's mentoring
for how long?
Their whole life. and then it's gonna be like, "I'm gonna be the child's godparent," and then it's not. You're not the godparent. You're the dad.
The whole time you was a real dad.
Yeah. And then she could say like that. She could tell the kid that like the dad got like killed.
Oh Lord!
And like
make up a whole story.
Like in a DoorDash accident.
The dad got killed. Oh Lord! So, I mean, I thought with me, I felt like he crashed out. He crashed out because he didn't want to have the baby. Because if she would have had the baby, eventually the school would have caught on that this is his kid. They having inappropriate things. In this valid proof. You see the baby right here, but you just told me like they could have lied about it. Yeah. And that actually sounds believable. I would have believed that. I'm not the coach. I'm the coach that stepped up.
I'm the coach that stepped up. I can't mentor. Mentor to you.
That's just crazy work.
I thought I'm supposed to be here for the community.
See that, and that's just the crazy part. So he went in. So he crashed out. He went ahead. He crashed out. She called the cops. He left there. The cops ended up catching him. He gets arrested. He gets arrested, and then the cops let him out. They let him out on GPS bond. He's on house arrest, and guess who he house arrest with?
His wife.
Exactly.
And she's gonna beat him.
He can't leave.
He might as well get comfortable in the closet.
So imagine
just wedge a chair in the closet and go to sleep.
So you lose your job. You get a felony record because you broke into the house.
Yep.
They also give you a stalking charge because you called her a bunch of times, and clearly she wasn't answering your phone calls, and she ignored you, and she already showed the messages of her saying, "Leave me alone."
Yep.
So that's So you got stalking charges. You got breaking in the house charges. You also went to the mental house because you threatened to delete yourself.
Oh yeah.
Now you back at home with your kids, and now you got to explain to your kids why you got a round thing around your wrist, why you got a round thing around your ankle.
He said, "I was just role playing GTA and went a little too hard."
Nah,
went a little too hard in GTA.
Like, why is mommy mad at you? Why haven't you stepped in the room with mommy so long?
It's like, man, mommy's always tripping.
That's embarrassing.
Last week I didn't wash the dishes right. This week I did something else.
True. I mean, now the wife's gonna have all types of trust issues. She gonna be like, "Oh,
you'll be fine."
You think so?
He's a millionaire. All D1 coaches are millionaires.
This is horrible.
No, but yeah, it's really messed up. He should have never done anything. He should have been faithful. And it's we make jokes of the situation, but he should have always done the right thing. So now like he probably ruined like this girl's life because now she's like in the news for all the wrong reasons. He ruined his own life and his own career just because he couldn't keep his D and his P. So
you think he's gonna get a head coaching job again?
No.
What? Not even at HBCU? Not what? Not even at a what's it called at a P Valley? Not P Valley. I said P Valley. What's called Fairview?
Maybe there.
You know what's school that
he's
Deion,
gonna get
the Deion Sanders used to coach back in the Jackson State?
He's gonna he'll be the coach of UTEP.
Oh God.
That's his punishment.
That's disrespectful. Yeah,
University of Texas El Paso.
Nobody wants that. Y'all comment down below.
Comment down if you're a UTEP.
Comment down below if you think he's gonna end up with another job again. Who?
What is UTEP's team?
A tornado.
Is that what it is?
I think it's a blue tornado. You gonna look it up for real? Oh Lord, please come on, please be a blue tornado. Please be right. Please be right. Is it a blue tornado or is that Tulum? No, Tulum's something green. What is it?
Wait, that's their mascot. Their mascot is Pay Dirt Pete.
What's called put logo. See, comment down the logo right now. Let's see what it say.
Oh, the miners. Oh yeah, because it's like the pickaxe.
Is UTEP? Oh, it's a pick. Oh, it's all off. God dang.
UTEP miners.
The UTEP miners. Okay, learn something new every day. UTEP miners. Comment down below. Would he be a coach of the
like UTSA's the Roadrunners?
Mm-hmm.
They're the miners. Drake loves that school.
Well, speaking of Drake,
Drake loves UTEP.
All right, well, speaking of Drake, moving on to this next topic right here. What we got, co-host?
Speaking of someone being an ass, we got Rich Paul trying to literally throw a wrench in the Lakers' chemistry. The Lakers have been killing it all year. Even when LeBron came back, him, Luka, Austin Reaves fit like nothing. They won a handful of games before they lost one. LeBron didn't have to kill himself every night for them to have a chance to win. It was looking great. They did have one hiccup against the Spurs, but they just came off a road trip and the Spurs got 400 free throws. But to put some more burn on, we got Rich Paul making comments in a podcast with Max Kellerman saying, I personally don't think the Lakers are good enough to be contenders. And he's also talking trash about Austin Reaves. But we got a video clip, and then we're going to give you our thoughts on this whole situation.
Partner and not do too much. And
well, that's not on him. I mean, sitting in the corner is not going to do much. But, yeah, I think, in order – like, I personally don't think the Lakers are good enough to be contenders right now. Not right now.
When you say contenders, what do you mean?
I don't think they have enough to get to the Western Conference final. I don't think they have enough to get to really contend from that perspective.
So
right
OKC
now.
is in a class by themselves.
Very much
They
so.
won 1 million games last year. They won the title. They have one loss and 23-1 now? Can't keep
stop
up.
counting.
Right, so it's crazy.
They're good. They're really good.
And I always thought, even last year, it's like, wait, they're this good and they're going to get Chet Holmgren at a certain point? Like, that's a lot, right? Yeah. That's a lot. And here they are, they're rolling. Now they're confident because they just won the championship. They're maturing. They're getting better. So, okay, put them aside for a second. You think the Lakers don't fit in with the rest of the pack? They got the second best record in the conference.
Yeah, but we've seen that before. That doesn't mean anything. I think when you look, we've seen it, right? We've seen when you have the talent up top that they have, those guys can win games.
LeBron and Luka.
But also Austin's played
Austin
very well
Reaves,
this
yeah,
year. He's taking a step. But then things start to really, when you come to back half of the season, where guys are really, now they have their conditioning,
they're scouting you different, they're preparing for you more. Yeah.
It's one thing. Then when you go into the playoffs, we've seen last year, they ran into athleticism and length. They struggled. So when you look at it now, athleticism, length, shooting, speed, right? Because now, can the Lakers play fast? I don't think so. And style of play. You can't.
They're not the fastest, but they don't have
that
to be.
style of play is going to be very easy to guard
But
when you
who
get
do
to
they
the
not
playoffs.
fit in with other than OKC?
Well, I mean,
Denver?
Denver's no. They're not a better team
Houston?
than Denver. Athletes.
I think they fit in with it. Look, ideally, Austin Reaves, and who knows what happens by the playoffs, is Ginobili, right? In an ideal world,
on a championship
team, he's the killer sixth man, right?
Yeah. But
That's
he's
not
paid,
this.
But he's paid as a starter.
He's paid. I get it.
Yeah.
So it makes it harder.
Yeah.
Right.
No, what I'm saying is, Ginobili was paid as a starter. He
Sure,
just
but in
was a
this
sixth
day
man.
and age, if you're paid the way he's about to get paid,
But
it's
let me
harder
ask
to
you
make
this
you a
question.
sixth man.
Going back to the championship organization versus an organization with championships, the Spurs.
On the Spurs, he'd be the sixth man, right?
Right.
Especially back in the day.
The Spurs made that decision, and you know what Ginobili did?
Went
he
along with
embraced it.
Right.
Right. And how many championships they win? 5.
Yeah.
It's those type of decisions to be made. Again, not getting enamored with all the other things. But I just don't. I think there's a couple things to be made, changes to be made in the short and the long. In the short, I'm putting LeBron as the screener because no offense to Ayton or Jackson Hayes, they're just not the decision maker coming out of the pick and roll.
It makes it hard. If you have Luka and LeBron in those
This is
roles,
what I'm saying.
because
Now-
LeBron is overqualified for that role.
But now all you need in that case, we've seen it, the guy in the dunker spot, and then the guy in the short corner. If they make shots, then you're very tough to beat. Now, some teams may just switch it, but it depends on who's guarding. You have to have 2 really good defenders on your team in order to just switch a LeBron and Luka pick and roll.
So as currently constructed, you don't love the Lakers' chances.
No.
So I think that these comments are definitely blasphemous. Like, I don't understand what Rich Paul's trying to do here. Like, trying to say that they're not contenders or that they possibly need to make a move or make a trade. I mean, I think that making a move definitely could help get them to contention, but they're already a top 2, top 3 team as we speak right now, or they have been. I think they're maybe tied for 3rd or 4th right now, like at the exact moment, but they had been number 2 for the longest, and they got a bunch of easy games coming up. So I think that they'll be a top 4 team, 100%. I mean, if everyone stays somewhat healthy, and that they would definitely have home court advantage in the playoffs. Now, I do see some of the concerns that Rich Paul is saying about the defense, and honestly, I personally think that Austin Reaves should come off the bench as well. But the way that he's getting paid and the amount of money that he's controlling and the amount that he's producing, he damn near has to start.
Does he really?
I mean, I think that him and his agent definitely wouldn't appreciate him saying that he needs to come off the bench. Because sometimes, like, even 6-man like Ginobili, they kind of get capped. Like, Ginobili was definitely making, like, starter money, but he wasn't making, like, superstar money.
True.
So it kind of kept him down the level. And I'm pretty sure for Austin Reaves, his agent gets a percentage, and Austin probably what he wants for himself, thinking himself as a starter, wants to be a starter, thinks he's producing as a starter and deserves that and deserves superstar starter money. So it's crazy to, pay him superstar money and have him come off the bench. But if I am playing 2K, I definitely do like Marcus starting at shooting guard better. Because you have Marcus Smart, LeBron at the 3, Hachimura at the 4, and Ayton at the 5. You have 3 defenders out there with LeBron and Luka. LeBron is a good defender if it's like someone that's bigger, like a bigger forward. He can guard them. He has no problem. But with the quicker guards, like LeBron struggles against guards. He's, a little bit slow of foot, but he's in his 40s, so it's understandable. And Luka's never been the best on super quick guards. So you can't have that and then have Austin Reaves, who gets cooked by quicker guards, or any guard with size. You can't have kind of like 3 exposed points. That's a lot of room for Hachimura and Ayton to defend and make up, and they can only do so much.
True.
And it's like if they're not all 3 killing it on offense, they're not going to be able to stop anyone, and it's just going to have to be a shootout type of game. And that's tough to kind of sustain that. And I don't think that that's, playoff type basketball. And that's, like teams like the Phoenix Suns used to struggle in the playoffs sometimes because when you can't get a stop in the crunch time, and they kind of figure out a little bit and you're not scoring, 130 points like you were all the time, and these teams are really locked in, you kind of can get exposed.
Yeah, he definitely can get exposed, and just like they always say about Luka, he's basically just a standing cone, and everybody just be blowing past him. So everybody. So you can't have everybody.
He's been doing a lot better this year. That now that he's in shape, he's actually pretty good in steals, and he does get beat sometimes, but he's not atrocious. When like last year, sometimes when he'd be tired and just like not even try at all.
But yeah, I mean, but what I feel with Rich Paul, I really feel like he's just speaking what LeBron James has been telling him, because I mean, him and LeBron James are best friends. So I'm pretty sure everything that he said, it wasn't the first time it's been said out in the open. I feel like LeBron James heard him and LeBron James talked about a lot of these things, and he's basically saying, he's just regurgitating a lot of things that like he's been saying. And I mean, I feel the exact same way, because if you really think about it, OKC is the number one team that everybody wants to beat, and you see them. We're gonna talk about them in a few, but you see they beating everybody by almost like 20 points.
And that's with them having a lot of guys in and out of the lineup, them not even really being 100%. But yeah, I think definitely the Lakers are in the second tier in the West. Everyone's behind OKC in that first tier, but I definitely got the Lakers, the Rockets, the Nuggets, and maybe the Spurs probably in that second tier. Spurs have surprised me, playing well without Wemby, and now Wemby's back, so we'll see if they can keep that up.
Yeah, I definitely want to see how that goes. But with the Lakers, I just feel like all they have to do is just add a few more pieces. I mean, yeah, we was looking at the roster. So if they get like Trey Murphy or Herbert Jones
From the
Pelicans, I feel like that'll definitely help them. Definitely help them with their roster, because they need people that can guard. They need people that can guard, because Vanderbilt definitely isn't cutting it. He's basically been a very horrible disappointment, because he's been on the team for at least 3-4 years now, and he hasn't produced yet. He hasn't learned how to shoot. Hasn't learned how to shoot. I mean,
consistently,
he hasn't basically shoot at all. He has basically shoot it all.
He's gotten left open this year when he's played, and he really hasn't hit or made any teams play. And they can't have him he's great to have out there on defense when he's playing well on defense, but you can't have like a Tony Allen situation where they get an extra defender on Luka and LeBron or Reeves because he can't shoot at all.
Exactly. I feel like they wanted him to grow into like a Trevor Ariza type of player, where like Trevor Ariza can slash to the basket and can shoot, but and he also can defend. But it looks like the only thing Vanderbilt can do is just defend. Yeah. And he can slash to the basket a little bit, but it's like
even his layups are questionable sometimes. He's not really good at finishing. He can dunk on a wide open break, but even sometimes his finishing layups, he's not that good.
True with him, and then also Gabe Vincent. I always felt like Gabe Vincent can be used as a trade opportunity, because I mean, I always felt
he hasn't lived up to the hype since the Heat.
He's been horrible. He hasn't lived up since the hype. I really don't even know what the Lakers even thought about seeing him, because he had like one good playoff run with the Heat, and then everybody thought like, oh, he was just amazing.
Well, he was a free agent, and he just had the best year of his career, and he helped.
Signed him off hype.
He helped a Heat team get to the finals, and they thought he could be a great bench piece, like a superstar, or like a Ginobili type of bench player.
True.
But he never got to do that. He's also so small that he's not great at defense either. So you can't have all these dudes bad or mediocre at least mediocre at defense, and then bring in another guy that's medium to bad at defense. So that's not going to get it done. So the Lakers definitely could use a trade. It may be tough to keep up this constantly outscored, but I think with Luka and Austin Reaves both averaging 30, and if LeBron averages between 20 and 25, they definitely could still kind of do that, because Hachimura's giving you 8 to 15 every night. Ayton's giving you 15 to 20 every night. So their starting lineup is pretty solid. It's just their bench is trash, or not really performing at the moment.
That's why they need one more person. They need somebody on their team.
Marcus Smart has been in and out of the lineup, and when he's played, he's been good. So we'll have to see if he plays healthy, because he hit like 7 threes the other night.
True. They need to try to trade for Andre Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins, Trey Murphy, Herbert Jones.
Andrew Wiggins is the best one. I feel like he, like you said before, like if you put him on the starting lineup, and then have Austin Reaves actually coming off the bench, and actually makes sense. Because I mean, yeah, that bench definitely does need help. Or I mean, if you don't go to that route, you go with a whole bunch of people that can cut to the basket, that can dunk.
Andrew Wiggins play shooting guard and have like a giant lineup, because he really plays the 3 or the 4 on some teams. I think he's like playing the 4 for the Heat right now, because he's kind of a lanky small forward. So you have Luka 3 small forwards and not DeAndre Ayton.
Or or at the same time you'll have Luka, you'll have Luka, Smart, then Wiggins, then LeBron, then Ayton, and then you have Hachimura and Austin Reaves coming off the bench. So that way you guarantee something good.
With
Jackson Hayes.
That's a solid bench.
That's a solid bench. And then you got Jake LaRavia.
Jake
LaRavia playing that. I mean,
he does okay sometimes.
Mm-hmm. So you got that. So I mean, that can definitely do something, because you're gonna get rid of Connect, because they don't respect Connect at all.
No, it's like ever since that trade, it's been like kind of like weird vibes, and like they kind of give him minutes and like here or there, and he scores good and he can hit his threes, but he's medium and bad at defense. So it's like another guy like, we need more defense if you're gonna be out there. So I think maybe move on from him, move on from Maxey, move on from Vanderbilt, move on from Gabe Vincent.
I feel the same. Yep.
I would give Bronny. I would give that. What is that? Thero or whatever that new guy on the team. Give him more of a chance. What was that other the guard that played for the Lakers
Smith
that had
Jr.?
like cornrows?
Smith Jr.
Nick Smith Jr. Thank you, Nick Smith Jr. Give him more of a chance. He's impressed me every time he's played. You could also look for doing a trade where you could get a guard too. So they definitely got some options, but I just feel like it was a little out of line for Rich Paul to go this hard and even talk about Austin Reaves like that, especially with the payday coming up and knowing that he wants that starter.
You're not gonna affect Austin Reaves' payday. Anything Austin Reaves get, he should be blessed and happy for.
But the rumors that I've had haven't confirmed or anything is that though LeBron and Rich Paul are both butthurt because they kind of would have like the inside with Rob Pelinka in making any decisions on the team or like give him insight or a wish list. But now that Luka's the main man, they're like, we don't care about your wish list or what you want. It's what Luka wants. So, and that them not giving him an extension and just saying we're going to make a decision at the end of this year, but we're not going to sign any type of multi-year extension. And so I think they did get a little butthurt about that. I think that's why LeBron sat out and played it safe for a month with the sciatica. And now, though, this is Rich Paul is blasting him on a podcast because LeBron's going to say, hey, I'm still going to make my voice heard somehow.
Facts. I can definitely see that happen. But y'all comment down below. Y'all talk about. Let us know how y'all feel about this whole Rich Paul situation. Was he out of line? Is being called Manu Ginobili a disrespect?
Austin Reaves, yes.
We gonna say I don't know.
Anyone else? No. Well, let's go ahead and move on. Speaking of OKC being in a class of their own, they are the number 1 team. They are on pace to win more than 73 games this year, or win 73 games. Stephen A. Smith was saying that they're unstoppable. But me and my coach are going to talk about, do we believe that this is facts or fiction? Is this team this good? Are they destined to win back-to-back? Because honestly, their playoff run was okay. But they questionable calls in a game 7 in a series against Joker Denver and the injuries to Denver, so they didn't know if that was a legit win. And then also barely beating the Pacers in the game 7 when Halliburton went down after being on fire, where a lot of people felt if he didn't get injured that the Pacers would have won the NBA Finals. So is this like the start of a real dynasty? Do you think this is a phony dynasty? Do you think they're the real deal? Are they breaking the Bulls record and winning the championship to something that the Warriors couldn't do when they won 73 games? What are you thinking?
Man, I honestly feel like I feel like they're the real deal. I feel like a lot of them stepped up. I honestly feel like a lot of this has to do with Dort. I feel like if Dort at first, because Dort didn't have a shot, people you didn't care for Dort. I mean, before he just guarded you, and he's like, that's when they guard Luka. That's the only reason why he's on this team. This is to guard Luka, and then like they just leave him alone. But now it's games where if he makes like 3 or 4 threes a game, he can make it.
He can make you pay. You can't sag off.
He's not Draymond Green. He's not Draymond Green. He will make it. He'll definitely make it. So you gotta respect it. And then on top of that, the way they're playing defense on you, they playing almost basically full court press defense. So I mean, they making you work for every little thing, and that's one thing. If you play 2K. That's one thing, like you hate doing. Like you'll be like, oh man, yeah, I drop. Like it's a difference between dropping 30 points and dropping a hard 30 points. Where like you had to really sit here and focus.
Yeah, you playing like the easy and a hard 30.
Exactly. Like remember back in the day in the old 2K, you playing the Warriors. Like you You can sit there and you can play around all you want. You can sit there try to guard everybody on my player. Next thing you know, everybody's shooting threes. They all get hot.
Pop, pop, pop.
And you getting pissed off.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like happens with this team. Like they
can't sag on anyone.
Can't sag on anybody. They playing you real tight. They playing you full court deep. They playing full court defense. Then like you be like, oh, let me do the same thing to them. And then you see Shea Gilchrist just like he'll look at you and then like he'll just bump you with his arm.
Oh,
and then you'll look at him and you look at the ref like you see this man just ran into my chest.
Well, you were technically out of position. He does that James Harden stuff with positioning. You were technically out of position, or your hand wasn't supposed to be there. Hand in the cookie jar.
It'd be weird. Like he'll hit you, then he'll wait, then he'll jump at you.
Have your arm out. He'll run his arm underneath your arm, then lift up, and be like, "Oh, look, he's holding me." All those little tricks.
It's just stupid. Like it's just stupid. And like that frustrates you a lot. So they pressing you hard. You try to play defense on them, that don't work. Then you got Dort. You can't leave him open because he making open threes. Then on top of you got skinny behind Chet. Somehow he's balling. I still don't know how.
Well, that's crazy is they can play big ball or small ball because like they can have Harkenstein at center and Chet at the power forward. J-Dub at the 3, Dort at the 2, who's a big 2. And then Shea, who's a big 1 at the 1. So they got size at every position. But if they're like, oh, you're a faster team, we'll move Harkenstein to the bench. We'll have Chet be the center. We'll have J-Dub be the power forward. We'll move Dort to the 3, and we'll bring in Case and Wallace at the 2. So then we could match up if you're a quick, fast team like that. So they could literally just out of the 12 guys that they play, they could just mix match to match up with whatever type of team you're playing. So it's literally no issue.
Then they whole rookie situation, how he's basically shining now. He's not bad at all. He's giving you at least like 12 to 14 points a game.
And then that guy that they got, he's like a 3rd or 4th year player, but like he was like hurt, and then they got him, and he was like playing super good as a starter when Dort was out, and now he comes off the bench. So it's like they found another guy that can average like 10 to 15 points any night. So they just
they had like at least like what 8? Was it 8 to 10? It was like at least 8 players, 7 to 8 players that average double figures.
Double figures exactly.
And then like the Lakers had like 6 to 6. Like Lakers only had like 5 or 6 people that averaged double figures, and then So I mean like that was.
And they even had a couple of guys that averaged like 7 or 8. You know, so they're even getting a couple of buckets.
They're using their whole team, and then on top of that, to make it matters even worse, I think they got a bunch of picks for Paul George. So they have a bunch of first round draft picks still coming up. So I mean that's
they
what keep
on getting good young players.
They're gonna keep getting good young players and keep or they may trade them and get they may trade them and trade Harkins what's his name the center
Harkenstein.
Trade Harkenstein with a first round draft pick. I mean somebody will get that. If one of
if they ever want to try to switch it up, they could definitely package some of their guys and their picks and switch it up at any time. I don't know if they're going to be a dynasty. I honestly thought they were going to lose last year. If they didn't let Caruso, who's way smaller than the Joker, just absolutely manhandle and kill him, then Denver would have won. And then in that series against Indiana, Indiana was gonna win that game. Halliburton was on fire and could not be stopped. He had already hit like 4 threes in like the first few minutes.
That's the only kryptonite they have. Like if everybody's cutting and moving around, like when they played Luka and the Mavs, that's when Lively and them were dunking. People were cutting to the basket with the Pacers. People were cutting shooting threes. Exactly. So I feel like that's the only way you can. That's the only way that you can really beat this team.
The Lakers. Oh, what if the Lakers could trade? I don't think they would do it because they're just so disappointed already. But if the Lakers could trade with Dallas and get PJ Washington,
that won't happen.
It won't. But I could wish
that won't happen. They won't trade with Dallas forever. After Dallas and that whole Luka situation, I swear if Dallas hears any other trade talk with Lakers,
would you trade Hachimura and Gabe Vincent for PJ Washington?
It's got to be a realistic trade. If it was a realistic trade, then yeah, but it's not.
And Jaden Hardy?
It's not real.
They give a Hardy party in LA?
It wouldn't happen. I mean, I would have to trade for something real. I go for Wiggins. Like I said, I go for Wiggins.
Yeah.
You got to go realistically. Like that's not. You're not trading for anybody in the Mavs.
Or Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy like kills it from 3. He definitely Austin's going to the bench if we get Trey Murphy. But comment down below if the Thunder are the real deal. I think they're half real deal. It just depends on what defense they're allowed to play and if they're, are just gonna flop on the other end the whole time.
They're definitely gonna flop. But we're gonna see more. But now it's time to talk about new music.
Yes, we got new music, and I cut off the day because we never know when this show is dropping.
I like that. You smart. You think it goes.
Because we're in the holiday season, so we always got a lot going on. Check out the snow. We in the snow.
Ho, 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 ho. That's my Santa Claus voice.
Yes, you are, co-host. But let's check out the new music. Music Mix number 5. We got Pooh Shiesty's new song saying, "You ain't a killer like your daddy."
Do you think that's
Brian
the best first day out since Gucci Mane's?
It's one of the best.
Really? Is that good?
It's a great song.
I gotta hear it. I haven't watched it yet.
And Brian James like, why I say F me for?
It's 6 minutes long. It gotta be.
Yeah, because it like interrupts and stuff.
Okay.
We got, let's get off screen. So we got 21 Savage, King Carson, Pooh Shiesty, a whole bunch of other people. Check out all the people that dropped. Comment down below who is your favorite of the most recent projects. But let's go ahead and jump into my co-host's pick. We got 21 Savage, What Happened to the Streets.
This album fire. You have a lot of Big Bang talking in it. He got a song with Young Nudie on here. He got a song with Drake on here. He definitely did his thing on this album. A lot of throwback beats he used on it, but he just made a small little tweak. I think he had the "If I Rule the World" song on here. That's one of the songs he rapped over. That was real good.
If I Rule the World.
That was definitely fire. So yeah, definitely check that out. But yeah,
What's the song with Drake?
I forgot the name of it, the song with Drake. But yeah, this album is definitely fire. I definitely need to check it out. But yeah, this is my album pick of the week. What Happened to the Streets? And then you got my co-host pick.
We got Shy Glizzy, If I Was Actually Being Humble. This is an epic album. This is an album you can play all the way through. No skips.
He got BG on it. This album fire.
Yeah, so super good album. Play it. We played it while we were setting up the podcast. Great album. Didn't even have to hit skip one time. So check it out, Shy Glizzy. He's back. He's killing it. Give him support. Glizzy Gang. He dropped it on the Glizzy Gang YouTube. Check it out all major streaming platforms. Check us out on Twitter at Papa Oblock, at Felix Supreme 305. Like, comment, subscribe this video. Share this video. Do it all. Check out all of our other channels. Check out the QR codes. Scan it. There's a code for TikTok. There's a QR code for our Tales from the Crib Instagram, for our Crib Reactions Instagram. Let me get us some outro music before we get out of here.
Hey, but you already know what it is, man. Hey. Thank y'all for watching Tales from the Crib podcast. #1 for your weekly tea, #1 for your daily gossip. It's your boy Felix Supreme 305 with my co-host
Chico Grande, Chico to the 2, aka Shooter McGavin, baby. But thanks for watching episode 234. Make sure you're here for episode 235. We're gonna try to be back on schedule.
We getting closer and closer each week.
What are we gonna make Wednesday or Thursday next week?
Thursday.
We'll probably be Friday, but
still closer.
Just keep out. We'll have all the clips for you. We'll chop it up for you. Check out the sports, TFTC Sports. We're dropping another video with Seth. Comment down your favorite NFL team. Comment down on every topic. Thanks for watching with us. We watching with you. Peace. See you later.
Peace.